It was the perfect house, too perfect to be real. And by the time anyone realized it, thousands of dollars were gone, and lives had been changed forever. In a quiet suburban neighborhood just outside Dallas, Texas, a house appeared online that immediately caught everyone's attention. From the outside, it looked flawless. The front lawn was freshly mowed, flower beds were carefully tended, and the windows reflected the late afternoon sun in a way that made the house look alive. On paper, it seemed perfect for a family. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a garage, and a backyard that looked safe for children to play. The listing price, however, was what truly made people stop scrolling. In a city where homes were selling for hundreds of thousands above asking price, this one was listed significantly lower than expected. It was calm, it was quiet, and it seemed almost impossibly affordable. People began to share the listing online, telling friends and family that they might have stumbled upon a hidden gem. The person behind the listing presented himself as Lucas Kane, a calm and polite real estate consultant. He claimed to be helping a family who had to relocate suddenly due to a new job. His emails were professional and friendly, and his documents looked authentic. He even provided a fake utility bill and scanned identification to make himself appear legitimate. There was nothing in his behavior that raised immediate suspicion. Among those drawn to the listing were Grace, a single mother of 2 looking for a safe home for her children, Tom and Rachel, a young couple moving from another state, and Martha, a retired teacher hoping to downsize after decades in her old home. Each had their reasons for urgently searching for a new place, and each believed that they had finally found the perfect opportunity. Lucas scheduled private tours. He avoided the usual chaos of open houses, instead making each visit feel exclusive. Grace walked through the house, imagining her children playing in the backyard, climbing trees, and running across the freshly mowed lawn. Tom and Rachel pictured themselves hosting weekend barbecues and holiday dinners in the open-concept living room. Martha admired the quiet tree-lined street and envisioned spending afternoons on the front porch, sipping tea and watching the world go by. Lucas was careful to point out tiny details that made the house feel authentic. He mentioned the slight tilt of a tree in the backyard, the age of the water heater, the insulation in the garage. Every minor observation built a sense of trust. The house seemed real. The opportunity seemed real. Then came the unusual request. Instead of processing offers through standard channels, Lucas asked for a holding deposit to secure the property while paperwork was finalized. He claimed it was standard practice in busy markets, fully refundable, and necessary to avoid losing interested buyers. Grace hesitated. She had saved every penny for this moment, but she feared losing the house to another family. After long consideration, she transferred the deposit, several $1,000s. Tom and Rachel did the same, as did Martha. At first, everything seemed perfectly normal. Lucas confirmed deposits via email, provided receipts, and answered any follow-up questions. Grace felt relief. Tom and Rachel were excited. Martha thought she had finally found her peaceful retirement home. But then the subtle warning signs appeared. Emails from Lucas grew slower. Phone calls went unanswered. Appointments were canceled with vague explanations. The families began to feel uneasy. Something didn't add up. Grace decided to verify the property through city records. That's when she discovered the shocking truth. The house belonged to someone else entirely, a family who lived several hundred miles away and had no idea their home had been listed online. Panic set in. Tom and Rachel were just as shocked when they learned the same. Martha felt a wave of disbelief and anger. It wasn't long before investigators uncovered the full scope of Lucas Kane's operation. He had been running similar scams across Texas, Arizona, and Nevada, targeting homes that were vacant, temporarily rented, or under remote management. He was meticulous. He copied real floor plans, used photos from legitimate listings, created convincing fake documents, and even maintained professional email accounts to appear authentic.
His method relied on patience and trust rather than pressure or threats. He moved quickly from city to city, never staying in one place long, and never using the same phone number or email for multiple victims. By the time authorities connected the dots, the money had already moved through multiple accounts, often offshore, making recovery nearly impossible. The financial losses were staggering. Grace lost her life savings, money she had been saving for her children's education and future. Tom and Rachel lost their deposit for what they thought would be their first home. Martha lost her retirement nest egg. Other victims included young professionals, families relocating for work, and small investors hoping to buy rental properties. Months later, the real homeowners returned to their properties, oblivious to the chaos that had unfolded in their absence. The houses looked untouched. The lawns were still green, windows catching the sunlight, doors firmly locked. To the casual observer, nothing had happened. But for those who had nearly moved in, the memory lingered as a haunting lesson in trust, vigilance, and the danger of deals that feel too perfect to be real. Lucas Kane was never caught. He disappeared as quietly as he had arrived, leaving behind only email trails, fake receipts, and devastated victims. Over time, the victims rebuilt their lives. Grace eventually found another home, this time carefully verified through multiple channels. Tom and Rachel rented an apartment while saving for a verified purchase. Martha relocated to a small town, cautiously vetting every opportunity. Each learned a painful lesson. In real estate, appearances can be deceiving, and trust can be manipulated. The story ends with a cautionary message. Always verify listings through official records. Meet agents in person. Never transfer funds without confirming ownership. And remember that the most dangerous deals are the ones that seem calm, legitimate, and too perfect to be questioned.